All right, mic check. Okay, mic is working. Okay, the comment section is fine. Let's go. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate you guys. I want to especially thank you guys for for the love and the support. These past few days that we've been hanging out, it's been so much fun for me. I hope it's been so much fun for you too. So thank you so much for that. Thank you. Um, we'll just get right into today's video. Okay. Uh, I've not actually checked this market, but I'm looking at the QM here. Let's check M3 to see if we have a QM or if it's valid. Okay, this QM is not valid actually. Let's check M5. Let's see. Okay, from S5 M5 perspective, it seems valid. Let's check if we have a let's check if we have a lower time frame entry. We have one down here, so we're gonna take it. So guys, if you're joining this live session, please do well to give us a like. I really appreciate. Just click the like button immediately you enter. Just click the like button. I really appreciate that, so that YouTube can recommend this live session to the rest of our colleagues. Some of them may not have a notification, but if YouTube keeps recommending it to them, it's going to be amazing. Thank you so much for doing that. I'm mapping this QM area. Let me check S10 to see. Okay, it's only S15 that has an entry. Okay, there's an entry up here. That's good. Let's mark the S5 entry. There you go. Mark this one too. That's good. So if you're just joining us, or immediately you're joining us, send me a message in the comment section so that I can give you a shout out. And I really appreciate if you can just like the video, like the video, just immediately you enter, so that YouTube will be able to recommend the live to other people. I mean, to other of our colleagues who are yet to come. If they see you, like, we have a third touch here. We might have a third touch breakout somewhere here. So let's mark it quickly. Here. And there's a round number there. So if this candle breaks this area now, we can take a trade. Let's go in with this payout amount is small. It's just 70%. Can you imagine? It's just 70%. No problem though. I'll mark it as favorite while I check the rest of the market. Okay, it's favorite already. So let's check the rest of the market. This is a big QM. We're not going to do anything with it. We'll just leave it. This momentum is crazy. Just keep going down. We have another QM here. Okay, we may actually go with the buyers after this candle. Let's see how it reacts. If it stays under this round number, we can go with the buyers. Okay, good. Okay, we will need one more thing, like a gap down. Can we have a gap down? No, it's a gap up. Let me check this week on week to see if we have any entry inside the week on week. That entry we saw It's not a good entry. No, there's no good entry there, so we won't be taking the trade. So the reason why I was considering it initially was because of this candlestick pattern is called evening star. So anytime you have evening star like that, it usually gives a retracement. So I was expecting a green candle, but I'm not just going to take a trade like that without having a few, reasons, or like a few confluences of reasons to take the trade. You understand? So I was looking into this week on week to see, can we have a, no, I was too jumpy. I shouldn't have taken this trade. I was expecting a gap down, but we have a gap up in the favor of the sellers. So this is not a good trade. But let's see. Let's see how it goes. Let's check that previous market. Okay. We may be able to have an opportunity here. Hey, Harley, how are you? Yes, it's nice to have you, bro. Welcome. Hope you're feeling great today. Yeah, that's good. My people are coming now. Yes, correct. Okay. We have this QM entry down here, and we have a third breakout at the top side. I'm going to go immediately with the buyers. Yes, so I'm fine. Thank you so much for asking. I'm doing well. It's nice to have you here. Now, the only thing that is against us in this particular trade is the gap up. But we can look at this. We even have a common point of rejection down here. So if price comes to the common point of rejection, we may actually take another trade. I'm still expecting that we should have a push to the upside, even with the gap up actually. Okay, they've created a momentum that is crazy. Hmm. They've decided to create a very crazy momentum. I was thinking we'll just have like a three bar down pattern, then we'll have a retracement. Hey, Adam, how are you today, Adams? Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Hope you're feeling all right today. So let's check the rest of the market. I really don't want to take this QM. There's a QM here. Okay, let's give it a shot. Let's just give it a shot and see. The QM might be up to something actually. Though the way market is beaming down, like with that momentum, it's crazy. Well, let's just check it. We'll start with M3. We have an engulf. Then we'll check M5. No engulf. So the best thing we can do is not to take a trade here. So there's no opportunity there. Let me check this. Oh, we finally have that retracement. I wasn't expecting that retracement at all. We'll finally have it. That's good. Yes, guys, I hope you enjoyed the previous live session we had. And if you have any questions, you can put it in the comment section. If you're actually new to the live session, I really appreciate if you can just click the like button. I really appreciate that. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we're getting very close. We are very, very close. This is a QM. made a QM up here. So let's mark this QM area. Now you see this kind of QM, they usually work, and I'll tell you why. You see, generally in the grand scheme of things, we have the market is a very big ranging market. Yes, thank you so much. I'm doing very fine. Thank you, Adams. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So we're in a very big ranging market. Look at this. This is a big range. And if you mark this one also, you'll see what I'm talking about. So as it is now, we're in a very big range. You can see. Yes, I'm Nigerian. So now we have this QM up here. You understand? Now if we click on this and we go to higher time frame, we're looking for an engulf. If we're able to, okay, fine. You see, we have an engulf now. But you see, the QM shoulder is not in the body of the engulf. So we cannot take this trade. We can't consider the QM at all. So in a way, the QM is there, but it's not valid. You understand? And if we manage to say, okay, let's go to lower time frame, let's look for entries. We may even find entries, but I'm telling you, the probability of that trade would not be high. The probability of winning it is not going to be very high. Though let's mark it. I want you to see something. It may actually work sometimes, but trading is all about probability and calculating the highest probability for your trades. So if there's a reason not to take a trade, that reason already reduced the probability of you winning the trade. You understand? So it's going to be somehow to just win like that. But no problem. I'll keep it here. I'll keep it like this. Let's check. You see, we finally had the buyers coming, but they just decided to break. So let's see. This is the second entry actually for the. You can see. I think they've just decided to like break all the levels and not actually respect the. They decide not to respect the QM area, so there's no point. Let's leave this particular market alone. It's not ready to play. But one thing I want to check quickly before even continuing, I want to see the critical points in the market if they are being respected. Because if the critical points in the market are not being respected, the market may not be the type of market we want to trade. Let me check another one. You see, this one is being respected well. Look at this. This is supply, and you can see it's being respected. This is another demand down here. Normally, we should have a red candle here, but because of the push to the upside, I'm a little bit skeptical about it. Okay, let's see if the sellers will hold. The reason why I said we should have a red candle here is because you see this pattern is a 3-bar pattern. This red, green, green. Usually, this kind of patterns used to retrace, and I know if we look into the market, we'll probably see a lot of it. So the reason why I actually took this one is because of this round number. This 1.29,000. I'm expecting the sellers to react from that. Let's take another one. In fact, let's take one more. I'm still expecting the sellers to enter one more time because of that gap up. and they made a doji. So we have a doji, then we have a gap up, on a round number. I'm expecting the sellers to push the price to the downside. So thank you so much, guys, for joining us. I really appreciate you guys. Um, while we're here, please kindly I will appreciate if you can click the like button so that YouTube can recommend the video to or the rest of our colleagues, because no, I notice most of the time anytime you click the like button, YouTube kind of recommends it to the rest of our colleagues. So I really appreciate you doing that. Thank you so much. Okay, that's cool. All right. So let's look for another opportunity. Now let me explain this trade. You see, the first trade I took here was because of this three bar up pattern. You see, what I call three bar up is this red, green, green. Now it's when you have an engulf, then you have another candle that is similar to it. You understand? It's a three bar up pattern. Now, what makes this three bar up pattern interesting is that it closed on a round number. This round number, this 1.29000. You understand? Anytime you see a reversal candlestick pattern close on a round number, there's a tendency that retracement is going to happen. Now, the second trade was because now we have you see this kind of candles, they are called reversal candles. That's like inverted hammerhead pattern, hammerhead candles. And there are some other kind of candles like that, like spinning candles and stuff. When you see them at the critical point on a round number like this, they have this tendency of telling you that the trend is about to retrace. Now, but what the more reason why I actually took the second trade was because of this gap up. Anytime you have a gap up in the market, it's in favor of the sellers. And we're already thinking of going with the sellers, so it makes perfect sense to just do it anyways. So you can see, because of this swing doji now, the price is swinging to the downside again. It's like a turnaround. You understand? So that's how it is. That was a very good trade actually. So we'll keep going. Now this is not a three bar up. You see this red, green, green. This is not three bar up. It is not. You have to have an engulf. It could be like it's very small engulf. You understand? Then another candle like it. Then now you cannot go with the sellers. So this one is not a three bar up pattern. No, it's not. Okay. So if you are here to subscribe, please click that subscribe button. I really appreciate that. And please let's give this video a like. And one more thing I want to say, if you would like to support this channel, you understand, I really appreciate if you can use the supers, the super chat, the super. I used to forget all these things. The super chat, the super stickers, and one other super thing like that. You can use all the supers. I know you know them. You understand? I really appreciate that. I always forget those super things. I don't know why. Though I'm new to it, so please bear with me. We have this. We can actually take this trade. We have this common point of rejection inside a supply, though it's not a fresh supply. Hey Gemworld, how are you? Welcome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Gemworld is the OG of this channel. I'll keep saying it. She was the one that opened the floor the last time. She is always opening the floor. So thank you so much, Gemworld. You're the best, and you know it. Thank you very much. God bless you. I'm still expecting this pullback. The reason why I took another trade is because of this round number here. I'm just expecting a pullback. I don't know why the pullback did not happen like in the common point of rejection. Thank you, Gemworld. I really appreciate. Gemworld is the OG. Okay, We have a 3 bar up pattern now. You can see if price comes to this round number, I would go with the sellers, but I'll wait for that push to the upside. I'm waiting for a little bit of margin of safety. Then we will take the trade. Just a little bit of margin of safety would do the trick for us. Let's take it. I don't know why it's not responding on time. Sometimes you click that button, it doesn't respond on time. I don't like it when the market does that. Oh, come on, we're expecting a red candle. What happened now? Oh, let's go one more. I'm still expecting those sellers. The sellers are here actually. I don't know what they're doing. The sellers are here. Let's go one more time. The buttons, they are not responding fast. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the demo account thing. Sincerely, I want to make a video. You know, I'm hoping that God will help me make that video. That video is about the difference between the, you see these demo accounts and your real accounts. There are some differences there, and I've observed those differences. I want to talk about them. So very soon, I know I'm going to make those videos very soon. That would be a very nice video to make actually, because a lot of people are really they really want to know what are the differences, and indeed there are some differences. I'm not gonna lie, there are some differences. Yes, it's nice to have you here, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're yet to subscribe, please click the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we're almost there now. If you check the subscriber count, you'll see it. We are very close to getting there. Somebody will laugh now. I don't want anybody to laugh. We're getting close. You have to be positive minded. Yes, we're close. Somebody was laughing the other day when I said they actually went to check. Oh no. I clicked the button, but we have a gap down. I was expecting to go with the sellers, but you see this gap down is in favor of the buyers. That's the only thing that is kind of against us in this trade. So I'm going to take one more at this. Okay, I'm going to take another trade here. I've taken it, but it's taking long to respond. I'm expecting a red candle, but if that doesn't happen, no problem. I'll still take one more when we get to this supply, because I kind of believe that hey Blessing, how are you? Thank you so much for joining, Blessing. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here, Blessing. Thank you. So as I was saying, guys, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I would really, okay, let me take one. No, my entry is late. If it goes up, I'll take one more. In fact, I'll take two more. There's a supply area up here. Expecting the sellers there to respond when price gets to zone. So as I was saying, we're getting close to 1,000 subscribers, and I would really appreciate if you can do me the honors of one of the first 1,000 Barter-Pro subscribers. That would be amazing. That would really be amazing. So I would really appreciate that. I'm really expecting that red candle. Let's pull to the downside. No. Let's just wait. Let's wait for these sellers. Let's just wait until the sellers are activated. Okay, one. If it keeps going up, I'll keep taking more trades, because I'm expecting those sellers to respond. Hey, Adaize, how are you? Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you so much for joining. Adaize. Yeah, we have a lot of new friends here. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you guys. This is amazing. Come on. This is amazing. Thank you. Very much for joining in today. Yes, we have that pullback now. I know those sellers are there. You see? So those sellers have given us the pullback we needed. That was a much. I should have just waited for this particular trade actually. You know. So this is a very now. Let me tell you what. You see, we have this common point of rejection here, but also I can see the movement of these buyers, and if not for this gap down, we would have won this trade because this is third breakout. This is first touch low, second touch lower low. Then price came here. Hey, Riz, how are you? Nice to have you here. Yes. Yes, but don't worry. This time around, it's going to be nice. Faithful Fidelis. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Welcome, welcome. We are here now. I really appreciate you guys. Welcome. This is nice. This is really amazing. Thank you. We may have okay. I was about saying we may be going with the buyers after this. Let me change this amount. I'm expecting the buyers to come in now, and I'll explain why. You see, now we have a lot of rejection from this previous level. This one, you can see all the rejections. Now there's a decision point here that was made. Though I've not gone to lower time frame to check the decision point, but I know it's here. Okay, let's go one more. I'm expecting a push to the upside from these buyers here, and these buyers are strong actually. Let me just mark their zone. This is the zone, this area. So I'm expecting a retracement. I should have just we have a gap now. We have a gap down also in favor of the buyers, but these buyers are very slow. They are not responding. We can still go with the buyers, but I'll wait for price to come on this round number. The buyers are there actually. They are just being slow. Let me mark this area. They are just being slow to respond, and I don't know why. Let's just wait for them. They might actually be up to something now. The market might have changed. Let me mark the rest of the charts. We have this basic market structure pattern. So we may not okay, there's another QM down here. You know what? Let me map the whole market. We have a QM down here. If you don't know what a QM is, I've covered QM in okay, we have an engulf. I've covered the subject of QM in in the YouTube channel, and you will see the video actually in these playlists. So there are certain playlists that I've made available for everybody. You understand? By the way, I'm following. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you're following my trade, Riz. Okay. Now that I know you're following my trade, I would try and be more careful here because I don't want us to lose. Don't worry. No problem. It's good you told me actually because over here I'm just having some fun. But now that you've mentioned it, let's okay, now we have QM. So what a QM is really is this ABC. Now what an ABC is when you have this movement down, up, down. You can see this is down, up, then this red, green, then red. So this down is what I call ABC. Now it's an ABC to the downside and a push to the upside. You can see all these buyers. Now when you see a movement like that in the market, you can easily just mark this QM shoulder like this. And immediately you do that. Yes, Reese wants to buy a Ferrari. Please let's help Reese to buy the Ferrari because he needs it badly. No worry, we're going to get the Ferrari very soon. So now we have this QM. We mark the QM shoulder, then we'll go to higher time frame to go and look for this engulf. You can see this engulf now. We have it here. Yeah, correct. I like that. So now, after doing that, we'll now go to lower time frames, one after the other. We'll go and look for an entry under this QM shoulder. We found one here. So if price comes to this area now, we can take a rejection trade to the upside. Immediately it touches that zone. We're taking the trade with the buyers to the upside. So I'll mark this one as favorite. Let's check the other markets with. Okay, we have another QM here. Let me clear all this because we don't need everything. This is another QM. This ABC to the downside, push to the upside. So let's go to higher time frame to see if we have an engulf. You can see that we don't see the engulf in M3. Now we can see the engulf in M5. Look at it, beautiful. So next thing, we'll go to lower time frame. We go and find the entry under this QM shoulder. Look at this. Fine, we found an entry. I'll mark it now. This is the entry. You can see. So the next thing we're going to do is to go extend this. I like to change the color so that I can know what kind of entry it is. Then we'll go back to M1. Then we'll wait. That's the next thing we're going to do. We will wait for this one. So immediately price comes into this entry, we are taking the trade to the upside. No hesitation. We're not even thinking about it. We just take the trade. So we'll mark this one also as a favorite. Okay, it's a favorite already. So now the next thing we are going to do now is, okay, we have a third breakout here. Let's mark this. I'm going to clear this market quickly. Let's mark this one because RC is following us now, and we need to help RC buy that Ferrari he wants to buy. So okay, we have a common point of rejection here, but it's a kind of dicey one. It's not a The probability of this trade is not high, and I'll tell you why. Because you see, for you to be able to take a very good flawless trade, you need to combine other reasons. Yes, we have a common point of rejection here. Look at it. There's a place where all the price got rejected. We mark all that area, we connect them together. Now, the only reason why we can take this trade with the buyers is if it crosses this common point of rejection and goes under this round number, this 1.28800. If it doesn't do that, we are not going to take the trade. And think is about to do that now. Now I've taken a trade now. We have a gap up in favor of the sellers. That's why I said the probability of this trade is not high. You understand? Because of that gap up now, we may actually lose this trade. So, but the thing there is, we have no, don't take this one yet. This one is high risk. Risk, don't take this one yet. Just hold on. If it's gonna be if we find a very high probability trade, I'll tell you. You understand? The probability of this trade is already reduced. Immediately we have a gap up. Gap up is in favor of sellers. You understand? It may still give us a green candle that we want, yes, but it's high risk. I can tell you that for sure. It's high risk. So I usually would not put my people in a risky situation. So when we see a very high probability trade, I'm going to tell you. Now I'm taking this trade now with the buyers, and it's because we are inside a demand zone. What a demand zone is a zone where you have a lot of sellers and buyers. I mean, so if price comes into this demand zone at the middle part under this round number, I'm gonna go one more time. I'm expecting these buyers to respond to the market. In fact, let me just take it now. Let's go back to M1. So there are some buyers inside this demand zone, this demand area. Let me look for where exactly they are. That was what I was trying to do the other time. Okay, this is going to be a losing trade, but no problem. Okay, I've seen the entry, but the entry is still not a good entry. It's not a fresh demand area. Okay, we found one here. Let me mark it and see how the market reacts to it. This is it. You see, this is the reason why we practice until we get to the point where we know that yes, we are well saturated to take our trades. At least we understand what we are doing and we have the confidence to take the trades. You get the gist. Very soon, all of us will be taking some very nice. Okay, this is the area. Price broke through that area, you can see. But you can see the buyers now. They are responding from here. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, somebody was telling me the other time that I need to talk about my setup. So let me show you my setup quickly before we start another round of trades. You see, the setup I'm rocking basically is obviously candlesticks. Let me show you. The chart type is candlesticks. It's over here. The chart type is candlesticks. Then you I go to M1 and the time frame is M1. Then over here I enable the timer and I disable this auto scroll because I don't like the market just scrolling on its own. Then another thing I do here is you see this trade time is on M1, but I'm rocking this flag mode. It's called the flag mode actually. We have two trade time modes in binary option here. There's one, the timer mode. This is the timer mode. The other one is the flag mode. You can see it's here. So that's just how it is basically. Now, um, so basically that's the whole setup. One thing I will always say is, you see the second hand, you have to make sure it's at 0 at all times if you are using this flag mode. And you see this auto time offset, it has to be on. Just leave it on like that. Yeah, that's the only thing basically. It's not a very complicated setup. You understand? The setup is not complicated at all. You understand? So it's as simple as that. We will look for a very good market. Sometimes when you have markets where things demand and supply zones are not being respected, simply only means one thing is that it's most likely you don't have enough people in the market. So you don't have enough buyers and sellers in the market, so the buyers and sellers are not responding the way they should respond. But most of the time when you see a market like that, one thing I do is I try to just avoid the market. I don't trade again. But for the sake of this live trade, we're going to do our best, you understand, um with every arsenal of resources that we have. You can see this QM that we marked the other time worked. This one, you understand, immediately price comes inside, we'll take the trade with the buyers and it will retrace and give us a win. So this one worked, you can see. Let's check the rest of the markets. I know there was another QM. Okay, this one has not hit, it's not hit yet, but this particular one that we marked really worked. If we were in the market, we would have won this trade. You understand? Let's go in with 25% of the balance. So that's how QM trades work. But you see, this push to the downside is a momentum. Momentums happen like this when there's panic sell in the market, or you understand, or there's panic buy in the market, or maybe sometimes news. When you have some kind of news about one particular currency, you see a lot of people want to sell that currency and get out of the market as soon as possible. You understand? So, or maybe there's a rumor. It happens like that sometimes. Okay, this trade is yet to hit. We'll wait for this trade actually. Let's check the rest of the market. So I'm yet to see very nice, like one amazing, epic trade. So that's why I told RC to hold on. These are another QM here now. Look at this beautiful QM, and it worked. This won't work. Let me mark. Let's mark the buyer's entry in this market. Look at this. This is the buyer's entry. We'll just mark it like this and see what we can make of the market. This is like a basic market structure, or it's also like a price channel. I'm trying to figure it out. So if I add this, it will be like basic market structure, but I feel safer. It's good. Okay. Now the sentiment of the market now is with the sellers, but you see the reason why we're having green candle here is because of this double doji break. This is a doji candle, and two of them were broken at the same time. Anytime you have a double doji break, it's a beautiful trade. You understand? Don't think about it too much. Just take the trade. I would have taken this trade if I'd seen it earlier. Okay, that's good. Okay. So the sentiment of this market now is really sellers. So this is a downtrend. We're expecting it to come down here to this buyer's entry. Then we can think of what to do with the market. Also, we have a demand zone here. Let me mark the demand zone. This is it. So if price like plays and comes down to the end of this demand zone, we can have a very good opportunity. But let me mark the demand zone quickly. So guys, if you are new here, please, I would really appreciate that you click the subscribe button. You know, we are building our subscriber base, and I would really appreciate if you are one of our first subscribers. When we end this, yeah, maybe in the next, let me see, probably in the next 15 minutes, I'll be ending the session. Are you going somewhere? We'll find a very good trade actually. Sometimes, if we have a setup, let me check the other setups that we have and see if we're in the market. I would have told you to take this one. This one was a short. Okay, this one is going back up. Come on, they didn't even touch the QM. Okay, 1 2 3 4. Let me go with the sellers here. Though it's not a short trade, so I wouldn't advise you to take this particular one I just took. But the reason why I'm taking this trade is because we have this fifth candle theory, and I'm hoping that the fifth candle theory would work. Why? Because you see, there's this thing called fifth candle theory. Anytime you have a momentum of candles like this going up, this 1 2 3 4, the fifth candle usually is a divergence, and the reason why I was hoping it to work is because of this round number here. Now, if this candle has closed directly on this round number, it would have worked. Hey, Michael, how are you? Okay, you want me to send you WhatsApp? What I have is this Telegram. I'm on Telegram actually. The link to the Telegram channel is in the description. You can just click the Telegram channel link, and you'll be able to message me directly there. You understand? Yes, you can just, if you click the Telegram link, you'll be able to message me directly from there. Like immediately you are in the Telegram channel, there's a link. They just click on the link. It will take you to where you can message me directly. So if you want us to probably discuss anything, we can actually discuss it right there. So That's where I meet with most of my students, and that's where all the Barter-Pro mentorship guys, you understand, that's where they are too. So if we can do that, that would really be amazing. Or maybe very soon, maybe we'll have a WhatsApp group very soon. Well, I know that YouTube takes a lot of YouTube takes a lot of I mean Telegram. Oh, it's in the description. The link is in the description. But don't worry, this is what I would do. I know I put the link in the description though. It's called Telegram channel. You understand? I labeled the Telegram channel. If you just see in the description of this video, you see it. But if you don't see it, click any of my normal videos. Like maybe it's not live. Just click any video on my channel, on my YouTube channel. Not the shorts. I mean the long form videos. So just click any of the videos. You will see the Telegram channel link there. I have it under all the videos. So if you don't see it here, you'll see it in those. Just click on it. It will take you straight to the Telegram channel. Then we'll be able to discuss better. Because over there you can send me a message directly. I would immediately I see your message, I will just reply immediately. Okay. So you'll see it there. Hmm. Okay, let's look for another very good trade. I'm looking for a actually the major work in trading is looking for a very good trade. A very, very good trade. It's hard to come by. You have to wait for it. Now, I can take this trade now. I'll tell you why. Now, so RC, listen to me. If you want to take this trade, wait for price to get to this demand area. Then we can take the trade. You understand? In this particular chart right now, this CHF, NOC, NOK, you understand? This is a very good setup. And I actually thought this candle will come down. I was hoping to go with the buyers after this, but let's wait for the candle to come down into this demand area. We will be able to take a good trade because I'm expecting the buyers. That was a jumpy trade. If it goes down to that area, I'll take one more. I'm expecting a pullback from the buyers. And we have a gap down in favor of the buyers. So I'm expecting a pull to the upside. So let's see how it happens. So we have less than 20 seconds left. Okay. So this is a short trade now. We have 6 seconds. That's good. Nice. Nice. So this is the kind of trade I would encourage people to take now. You understand? So there are certain trades that they have high probability more than the others. There are other trades that that they don't have high probability. So you will not want to like risk other people. Like you want to put your people in risk. Exactly. So I wouldn't want you to just risk your money like that. But this is the kind of trades we can take actually. Hey Yusuf, how are you? It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Guys, if you're in the if you're just joining the live session, I really appreciate if you can click the subscribe button. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And if you would like to support this channel, you understand, we have all the supers, the super chats, the super I've forgotten all the super things. The super chats, the super stickers, and one other super thing. I usually don't remember the super things, God. But no worries. I'm still new to all the super things, so I eventually would be able to remember it. Hey Riz, you got it right. That's good. That's good. That's good. I like that. There's a common point of rejection here. I'm trying to see if price will go for that common point of rejection. Now, if you have a gap up, okay, there's no, we've crossed the round number. If we have a gap up, jump on that round number, we can go with the sellers, but they don't seem to want to. No, no, we're not going with the sellers again. There's no gap up, and we already crossed that round number. So, which means the buyers may just go up. You, Reese, you risk all your amount and you won. Oh my god. From 20 to 50. Oh my god. This guy must be crazy. No, don't do that. Come on. In 3 seconds. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was crazy, man. That was no, see guys, let me explain something. Now I understand the risk, everybody has this level of risk. But I encourage people to be careful. You understand? I wouldn't want anyone losing their money. Though it's very exciting when you have this kind of risk and it's crazy. You don't even know why I did that. My God. Oh my God. Yes, I understand, sometimes you just want to risk it for the biscuit. So I understand. You understand? But please be careful. I beg you in the name of God. Please be careful. Though it's good though. Sometimes, you just want to risk it for the biscuit and it works. And when it works, it's very interesting. But don't let it be your normal way of doing things because I can tell you there's a whole lot of risky things that I've done that I personally did not like. You understand? But I really am glad that you won. I'm really happy that you won. Can we have a gap down? Let's go with the buyers here. I'll tell you why I'm going with the buyers here. This is a high risk trade, so don't join in on this one. Now, okay, we can still take one more here, but okay, it's a high risk trade. I can land. Let me tell you why. You see this pattern? It's called evening star pattern. Yes, this evening star pattern, and evening star patterns do have retracement, so we're expecting a green candle. But you see, while I took that trade and price was coming down, I saw another thing. In fact, if price comes back there, I'll take another trade. There's this thing called DBS. This is an SBD. I'll tell you what it means, but let this trade close. I'm expecting this push to the upside. I don't know why it's not happening. It should happen. It's from here. We'll take one more here. Now let me show you what a an SBD is. This is how you mark it. This SBD. It's called a supply become demand. Now you see when you have a supply being broken without any respect, anytime price comes back into that area, you are going to have the area being treated as a demand. And why is it so? Because look, the same thing is happening here too. The same thing is happening here. I'll mark another one for you so that you can see it. See this one is another one here. It's another DBS, SBD, I mean. So you can see it's actually meant to be a supply, but because it was broken violently here, the market is treating it as a demand. You understand? And the same thing is happening down here too. Let me show you. Let me mark it again. This is SBD. This is how it looks. You understand? So most of the time if anytime price breaks a level like this kind of ABC pattern or this engulfing pattern, if price comes back there, you are going to have this place being treated as a demand. You can go with the buyers. It does happen most of the time like that. So what I'll usually do is I'll go to lower time frame to see if there's any internal demand I can hook the trade on. But if I don't see, then I may not actually take the trade. Okay, you can see we found one under this run, under this doji range. So we'll go down here, we'll mark it. Look at this. We'll mark it here. So if price comes there now, we have an opportunity. We can take the trade. You can see. And you can see this entry now coincides with this demand area. So it makes this entry very strong. Price is going for this common point of rejection. Oh my god, did you take another trade? Reese, this is exactly what I was just talking about. Please don't risk your accounts like this. See, there's a mindset to this thing. There's a mindset to this madness. Let me put it that way. You understand? And you need to be able to be very disciplined. You see, traders are very disciplined people. Why? Because they've been through. Oh, let's go with these sellers here. If it goes to this because of this gap, huge gap up, I'm taking one more. Because of this huge gap up now, I'll be going with the sellers. You understand? There's a mindset to this madness. You get the gist. I know it seems very easy sometimes, when we take trades and we just win. Yes, it seems very like so much fun to do that, but you need to know what you are doing first. Hey Chukwebuka, how are you? Welcome. I really appreciate it. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here, Chukwebuka. Thank you so much for joining. I'm expecting a red candle here. Let's see how it goes. We have this huge gap up and it's in favor of the sellers. Okay, the buyers, they disregarded the gap up. They just disregarded it. They don't want to respect it, but no problem. It's fine. Now, what I could have done better in this trade, let me show you quickly. I could have just taken my trade above this round number. Now, if I had taken the trade above the round number, I would have won this trade because of this gap down that happened here. So that's another thing to consider sometimes when we are taking trades. You see, but no problem. Let's okay. We'll look for another trade. I can 1, 2, 3, 4. I can be rest assured that we'll have a red candle after this, but I don't have any reason to go. What I just said concerning the gap up. Now you see gap ups, they are in favor of the buyers. We have another gap down here. I mean gap ups are in favor of the sellers. So like you see, we have a gap up here. Like normally when market close, let me show you something. You see, when candles close, let me show you in a place where we don't have too much. Anytime a candle close up here, it opens on the same level. Look at this one. This one closed here and opened. This one closed here and opened on the same level. You can see the same level. But sometimes market will close and the next one will jump up. You can see this one now. This one closed here and the next one jumped on this level. You can see. You see that space? They call it gap up. Anytime a gap up happens, usually it's in favor of the sellers. You understand? Now, when you have a huge gap up, there's every tendency that the sellers will jump into the market. You understand? Now, when you have a gap down, there's high probability that the buyers will jump into the market. Look at this. We have a gap down here and the buyers came in, but we have another gap down here and the sellers came in. So it's a probability. It's not an assurance. It's not an 100% kind of thing. You understand what I'm saying? It's not 100%, but what you can do to increase your chances of winning is that you can combine certain things. You see, like this gap up now, when it happened, I could have waited for price to come or above this round number, this 11,500, and I could have taken a trade above here. Now, when the price is closing and it jumps down, it will give us a winning trade. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it happens. Now, when you see an overlapping levels like this, also, it's a sign that you have some buyers waiting to buy there. So now, if we have a gap down now, we can go with the buyers. But no, you can see now it gave us a gap up. We cannot go with the buyers again. We'll leave it. So those are the things we look out for in the market. You get the gist. I know there's a whole lot to teach in this in this, and you cannot learn everything once. So what I would advise personally, if you want a one-on-one mentorship, I would advise personally join the Barter-Pro mentorship. The Telegram channel is in the link description. The link to the Telegram channel is in the description below. If you click on it, it will take you directly to our Telegram channel. You'll be able to message me directly. We'll discuss about your mentorship. You know how long your schedule, how it is, everything. Then we'll be able to, like, one after the other, hold your hand step by step. You understand? Give you very good foundation so that you can build yourself up as a trader. That's the whole reason why I do all these things, is to make sure that I have people that I can build up. You understand? Very soon you'll see by the time we build all our teams together now, I may not even be the one doing these lectures. They might just be the one doing the lectures, and I'll be there to supervise. You understand? I mean, like right now, I do consulting for other seasoned traders too. You understand? So sometimes you can see some people book an hour session, 2 hour session. They have a lot of questions, or they want me to help them check their trades and all that. I do that for them too. You understand? So you can just click the link in the description, the Telegram channel, and send me a message. Whatever you want, we'll be able to, like, figure out how we can assist you. You get the gist. So there's a mindset to this madness. I know it's great. It sounds looks crazy sometimes, but there's a mindset to the madness. You understand? And I have some free resources on the YouTube channel too. You understand? For beginners especially, there is a particular playlist called Introduction to Binary Option. It's in the playlist section. You see it. It has about maybe 12 to 16 videos that I've put together over the years just for beginners. Take advantage of it. Watch those videos. Watch it several times. If you have any question, put it in the comment section. I'll reply you. You understand? Another thing is, if you feel okay now that you are a beginner, you need, supervision. You need guidance and all that. I do all that. It's part of what I do for my people, basically. So the link is in the description, Telegram channel link. And if you feel like supporting the channel, you understand, you can make use of all the super chats, the super stickers, and that other super thing. I'm always trying to remember. You understand? So thank you so much for doing that. We may have a very good trade here. We may have a very good trade here. Can we have a gap down? I want to go with the buyers. Can we have a gap down? No. This is a very beautiful SBD. Just the same kind of SBD I was talking about the other time. Look at it. It's the same kind of SBD I was talking about. This is the area. You mark the SBD like this. This SBD. Look at it. The buyers are going to respond. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. It's so painful that I missed this trade because I like trades like this. So so one of the things I try to teach my students is how to be confident in their trade. Like, when you look at the market, you should be able to see one of the things that you can actually. Now, if you cannot see anything, it means there is no opportunity in that market. You might as well just leave it. You understand? That's how it is. Now let's go with the sellers. The sentiment of the market is with the sellers now. The sentiment of the market is with the sellers. Though my entry is whack. This is where the entry should have been. I say we still have some buyers there, but those buyers are weak already. Let's see. Okay. They are beginning to show themselves. I think they've added more buyers now. We're going to lose the trade. No problem. No problem. Wow, we've been running for over an hour. That's crazy. Oh, no problem. Yeah, the market doesn't like us today, but no problem. Um, by God's grace, we'll be back tomorrow. You understand? And what I would advise, if you're here to subscribe, click the subscribe button and enable the notification bell so that when we are back in the live in the live in the live sessions, you will be notified immediately so that at least anytime once we enter the live, I know YouTube sends this notification to everybody so that you'll be notified immediately. um Tomorrow there's going to be something special we're going to be discussing tomorrow. You understand? So don't try not to miss it. And we will look for the best trading opportunities tomorrow by God's grace. So thank you so much for joining, guys. I really appreciate. Our Riz, please, I beg you, don't. You understand? Don't burn your account. I don't want to burn your account. Please, don't do that. Um, Thank you so much, guys, for joining. I would see you in the next one. Peace. Okay.